side of your right handlebar, does everyone see this plastic piece that turns back towards you?
Yes.
That is your throttle. That is like the gas pedal in your car, pretty much. All right? So you can use this today, and it'll take you the whole way. You don't have to pedal one time if you don't want. I won't be pedaling.
Well,
Sharon probably won't either. So you can just turn that back the whole way and ride it like a dirt bike, ride it like a motorcycle, and that'll take you the whole way.
Do you pedal when you're doing that?
You don't have to pedal at all if you don't want. But it is ultimately up to you how you ride today. You can be like me and not pedal at all and just hold this the whole time. You can pedal the whole time with no assist. You can pedal with a little bit of assist and use the throttle going back and forth. Just up to you how you ride today. But what I will say about the throttle is that is the best way to get started. So every time we get going today, I would say use the throttle to get up to speed and then start pedaling from there. But it's just easy to get going. It's easier to get going with the throttle than it is pedaling. So use that throttle to get up to speed. All right. Next, so our trail's kind of split in two today. We got half of our trail's kind of like this. Half of it will be on the road, nice and smooth. So you'll enjoy the bumps first, and then you enjoy the smooth next. But while we're on this part, this is a public trail. We do have people walking their dogs. We ask you don't pet the dogs. We don't know how nice they are. We know how nice the people are, so definitely don't pet them. They don't like it either. But if we do see them, we'll go ahead and ring our bells. That's what I did forget on the bikes, actually. So we do have bears here. Lions and tigers as well, but just bears, actually just black bears. So shouldn't have to worry about it too much. Every time we see them, they're already running away from us. They're more skittish than we are. So, but if we do see one and they're feeling nice and bold today, what you guys are going to do, you guys outnumber me and Aaron. So you're going to make a big circle around the two of us and fend off the bears for us. But I'm playing. What we will do if we see one is we will get in a big group, just gather up together, make a big blob of people, and then we'll start yelling at them, make a bunch of noise, and they should run away. But like I said, they're already running away typically every time we see them. So if we do see a bear, take a picture. Try to get a picture real quick. That's bears. If we do see one and one's feeling really bold, we do have bear spray. We shouldn't have to use that today. And then last thing I got is we're going to go about 150 yards up here in a minute. I'll take off, and however we want to follow out, we can follow, and then we'll go about 150 yards, 200 yards, and we're going to come to a stop. I'm a ding ding, and then everyone's going to come to a stop. Just it's a quick safety stop. Make sure helmets, seats are feeling good, bikes are working the way they should, everything like that. But if you were peer pressured into this or anything, and your family members made you do this and you don't want to do it and you hate biking, that is okay. That happens every day here. But just tell us up here instead of 3 miles in. It's easier to deal with it right here than 3 miles up. So, but all right, I'm gonna take off here, and whoever wants to take off after me, follow me out.
Ready? The pipe that you can see to your left there is apparently a water source for Ketchikan, and it was part of a mining operation, and they've converted it to water for the city. The pipe is apparently made of wood slats, and it is pretty cool. I'll follow you. What, your seat? Yeah, it looks like it's too short. Get up there a little ways. When they stop, we'll fix it. You want it taller?
Everybody still good, ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Come on. Use that spot. Let's go on the hill.
Go a little faster, dear. Go faster so you keep up with them. Yeah, it's on.
Are you ready? Let's get on.
Car back. Oh wow, that's pretty, huh?
But when you're ready for that nature walk, I've already done enough yapping. You've heard enough of me. Aaron will be doing your nature walk for you, so go ahead and meet her on the bridge when you're ready.
Yep, get ready. You can join me on the bridge. I promise I don't bite. You been filming it? Is that like a GoPro camera?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's 360, so
Oh,
it's filming
360.
all that too. And
Oh, that's super cool.
I'll put you on YouTube.
Oh, perfect. When you guys are ready, you got all your photos and you're ready to learn about some salmon, you can join me down here. Can you hear me okay over there still? Yeah? Alright, perfect. Alrighty, so right now we're standing over Ward Creek. Ketchikan, sorry, lost my train of thought there. Ketchikan is the salmon capital of the world. We get all 5 types of salmon. Can you guys name all 5 different types of salmon? Yes, no?
Kokanee,
Silver's one of them, yeah.
king,
King, yep, that's another one.
kokanee.
What did you say, sir? Koi? I don't know.
The one, the red?
Sockeye?
Sockeye.
Yeah. Alrighty. Blackened, grilled, smoked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On my
All
plate.
right. I'll teach you guys a fun 5-finger trick that you can use to impress all your friends and family back home. So your thumb, that rhymes with chum. Your pointer finger, you're gonna take it, you're gonna sock somebody right in the eye. That's your sockeye salmon. Your middle finger is the tallest finger. So that's your king finger, that's the king salmon. I don't know if you guys noticed back there, but Hayden was giving me the king salmon salute. So if somebody cuts you off from the buffet line, you know what to do now. With your ring finger, you want to put a little something silver on it someday. So that's your silver salmon. And then your pinky is your pink salmon. And we don't get all 5 types of salmon here in this creek. We only get 3. We get the chum, we get the silver, and we get the pink. And then like Hayden mentioned, they can no longer get all the way to the lake because the dam blocks them. So they swim to the base and then they go, oh damn, can't do anything there. And then as you guys may know, salmon are born in fresh water and then they swim out to the ocean and they spend about 3 to 5 years in the ocean. And then they return to the same river where they were born to spawn. And spawning is the end of their life cycle. So after they spawn, they die, and when they die, their bodies will just wash up on the shore here. So about 50% of the trees you see here have salmon DNA in them. And if you guys look, there's some good examples of this off to my left. You'll see a tree that kind of looks like a birch. That is our red alder tree. It's the only deciduous tree here in Ketchikan. That white color is not their natural coloring, it's a fungus that grows on them. But that is our red alder tree, and that is all there is to talk about. Thank you. All right, we're gonna keep going. And then as we walk, we're gonna be on a boardwalk. I ask that you please stay on the boardwalk for your safety, for the safety of the vegetation around us. So if you guys look all around you, you'll notice this lovely little green shag carpet we have for you on the forest floor. This is our sphagnum moss. It's super absorbent. It can hold 20 to 30% of its body weight in water. It's so absorbent that the native women used to use it as diapers for their babies. It also has antiseptic properties, so it can be used as a wound dressing as well. Keep going.
That's kind of cool.
All right. In addition to our red alder trees, we have a couple other types of trees. We have a western hemlock, which is just right here to my left. The way I identify that it's a western hemlock is because it has really long strips of bark that kind of look like bacon. So if you see a tree with some bacon bark, you'll know that's a hemlock. We also have 2 types of cedars here in the forest. We have a yellow cedar and a red cedar. Right off here to my left is a yellow cedar. As the yellow cedar grows, it'll twist up and to the left ever so slightly. It also has insect repellent properties, so when you chop it up and burn it, it acts as a natural insect repellent, which is super awesome. Up ahead, off to the left, you'll see a red cedar. The red cedar, as it grows, will twist up and to the right ever so slightly. It's also what the natives would use to build their totem poles. Have you guys seen a lot of totem poles yet? Yeah? Yes, no, maybe so, a couple. Ketchikan has the largest collection of standing totem poles in the world, so if you get to spend some time downtown, you'll definitely see a few. There are a couple different types of totem poles. You have your story totem pole, which is the most common one, tells the story from top to bottom. You have a debt pole, so let's say one of you owed me a debt. I could construct this pole for you, and in about 70 to 80 years when it falls over, your debt would be considered repaid. There's a mortuary totem pole, which was carved in honor of somebody who had passed away. So you would carve this pole for them, you would cremate them, and then you would place their ashes in the back of the pole. And then there's my personal favorite, which is the shame pole. So let's say Hayden and I take 12 super awesome guests on a really fun bike ride. You guys would have 2 years to take Hayden and I on something fun, or we would carve this pole for you, and then we would throw a huge party with lots of great food, lots of music, lots of fun, and we would invite everybody except for you 12. So we look forward to hearing from you all very soon.
I wish I had a chest thing for this. You know?
Hold it together, we can get one.
Alrighty. If you guys are ever biking along our trail and you smell something a little bit funky, that will be our skunk cabbage. It's lining the sides of the boardwalk here. It's the plants with the really big green leaves. They smell like a skunk and they look like cabbage. It's how they get their name. The cool thing about these plants is you can tell what friends, forest friends, have been through here based on how they've been eaten. So the ones with the nibbles taken out of the leaves, that's from our Sitka black-tailed deer. They love to come and munch on the leaves here. You see any that have been dug up and the roots have been eaten? Those are from our black bears. The roots act as natural laxative, get things going again for them after hibernation. They are poisonous to humans unless you boil and strain it 7 times, which, you know, makes you think about who the first 6 people were, why they kept going after numbers 2 and 3. All right, we can keep going.
I know.
All right. Right here, off to your right, we have our muskeg, which we also like to call our lactic quicksand. It's a water table filled with kinks, heat moss, plant life, animal life, things of that nature. It can be anywhere from 10 to 100 feet deep, and if you step in the wrong spot, unlike quicksand, it won't be a slow sink, it'll be super quick. And if you step in the wrong place and it's super deep, that will unfortunately be a very bad situation for you. These are super acidic. So if you look over here, we got some super short trees right there. They are super short, but they are super old. They're about 100 to 200 years old. But because the muskeg is so acidic, it stunts their growth. If you compare it to the trees on the other side of the boardwalk, they're a lot taller. They are a lot younger. They're about 70 to 80 years old. But since they're further away from the muskeg, they have more access to nutrients and things like that. The only animal that can successfully navigate the muskeg is our Sitka black-tailed deer. They have super sensitive noses and they can smell where it's safe to step, where it's not safe to step. That's how we got this boardwalk here. We followed the steps of the Sitka black-tailed deer. We knew it was safe to walk here. We can keep going. Up ahead, we've got a little challenge set forth for a brave soul among you. You guys want to talk amongst yourselves, figure out who that is. Is everybody familiar with the legend of Excalibur? Yeah, sword and stone, only the worthy was able to pull it out. So we've got the Alaskan version right here. Did you guys figure out who's going to be my brave volunteer today? Yes? No? All right. Round of applause for the volunteer.
How would I know you?
All right. Here you go. Right here we have our Alaskan Excalibur. If you can successfully pull it out of the muskeg, we'll give you the keys to Ketchikan. Oh, there you go. Keep going. All right, nice. Let me grab it from you. Great job. The keys are just on the other side of the muskeg. Run and grab them. But this is our stick. It was stuck there in the muskeg. The water line's right about here. I'm about 5'8", so you can kind of get a height comparison to that. So if I stepped right there, I'd kind of be in a little bit of trouble. So you do have to be careful. If you guys want to give it a tug as you walk past, feel free to do so. Yep. It can go down even further too. Alrighty. Bless you. All right, this right here is our last tree. It's the Sitka spruce. It's also Alaska's state tree. Up at the top, you'll see some bright green tips. These are spruce tips. They're super rich in vitamin C, and the natives use it to make a tea. A long time ago, some sailors came to the island and they were suffering from scurvy, which is a vitamin C deficiency. So they asked the natives, hey, what can we do to help our sailors with scurvy? And the natives said, why don't you try out this tea? And the sailors told them, no thank you, we're sailors, we're gonna make a beer instead. So they were able to cure their scurvy and have a fun time doing it. You can still get the beer today in downtown Ketchikan. If you're not a big drinker, they also make a soda. It's kind of like a cross between a Sprite and a Mountain Dew. Super good. A lot of people also come, they'll pick it straight off and eat it just like that. I will say if you do that, please be careful, because for every nice edible thing we have here in Alaska, we have its evil poisonous twin. So over here, we have that western hemlock again, except this time you'll see they also grow those bright green tips. But these tips are poisonous. So if you eat these, it would not be good for you. So you always have to be careful whenever you're foraging out here in Alaska. We can keep going. Everybody, after all the hard work you all put in on the bike trail, we felt that you deserved a little treat. So Riley here has built us a fire. He's also got some s'more supplies for us.
Welcome to camp, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Here we're gonna have some s'mores and some drinks right there. Yeah. Feel free to grab a s'more stick if you guys want to have a s'more. Totally optional, but how are you guys doing today? Wonderful, wonderful. I can wipe down those seats in a second once all these s'more sticks have been passed around. Sweet. Welcome to camp.
The s'more kit.
How was the bike ride?
Thank you.
Here? Yeah, right? You got a very Alaskan day right here.
Yeah. Should have to go back.
Go ahead, keep going around the fire. We'll come around with some marshmallows here in a second.
Right there.
All right, coming around with some marshmallows.
That's mine.
Sure. Hold this.
Here you go. A marshmallow.
Oh.
Marshmallow.
You want to put both of them on there?
Sure.
Come around the outside.
And welcome.
Marshmallow.
Alright, and if you guys want, I can also make drinks as well here at camp. I can make hot cocoa, coffee, or a little mocha. You guys are taking already. Not throwing you in the mustang or anything.
I dropped part of my cracker.
Yeah, Aaron's always tempted. Alright, I got some drinks coming around right here. I got just a regular coffee. Perfect. And then I have 2 regular mochas, and then your mocha had just a little coffee, and that's over here. So 2 regular mochas.
Uh-oh.
Mocha light coffee right there. Who ordered the other mocha? Perfect.
Finish with skewers? Yep, alrighty.
Around that.
I was lucky that I didn't have to get off.
Okay, off you go.